Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Onepeg, and in today's video we're going to talk about everything related to the gym, how it works, the XP gains, why you should bother building it in the first place, and even more importantly, the debuffs related. For those of you interested in Twitch drop related stuff, I will be live tomorrow evening starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is GMT minus 5, on January 6th, for those of you that want to know what the date is, and I will be live with drops enabled for the following 36 hours until the very end of the drops streams block. Drops end at 8 a.m. on January 8th. I will be live the entire time. I will more than likely be live even earlier than that. It will probably turn into something closer to a 40 or even a 48-hour stream. I'm going to sleep when I need to. We'll put up highlights or whatever, but the idea is you guys can come AFK when you need to, and we have stuff that you can get through a chat command that will give you an automated process and auto-claim the drops through browser extensions. The whole thing is already set up for you. You just got to come and hang out. So let's get into the stuff with the gym. The gym has several steps in order to be able to get it built. Originally, this wall started off as just a wall with a bulge in it and was described as having something leaky, and then you would use a fleece to pick up the water, sop up the water, and clean away the debris. You took a debuff, like negative 4% XP gain and stuff like that. Then there was another thing that happened on day 2 where you had to go find a sledgehammer and knock a section of this wall out. After several hours of that construction thing, it gave you an option to be able to use a toolkit and a pair of metal scissors to be able to cut the rest of the wall away, I guess, and clean it up, which exposed this door. There were 2 additional crafts that needed to be done that used a whole mess of parts, things that I'm sure that you can look up on the wiki rather easily. And once it was completed, you walked in and you found this gym. Now, the way that the gym works is pretty simple. You would start by beginning your workout, and then this mini game begins. This little hexagon or whatever ends up closing, and then you click the mouse when the one line is inside of the white area, the shaded area, and you gain XP. If you notice, its strength is increasing by 0.6, and endurance increases by 0.9. That is the direct XP gain for working out in the gym. It's important to note a few things here. 1, strength and endurance rewards that you get from working out are picked one or the other, and it seems like that is picked at random. The game just kind of decides whether you're going to get an endurance reward for your success per rep or you're getting a strength one. It also rewards an amount of XP based on the level of strength or endurance you have while you're working out. So as you get bigger, meaning in strength or endurance skill, the reward is going to decrease over time. So if you're level 0, you're brand new on strength or endurance, they level independently, you're going to get 0.9 XP per success per rep. At level 10 on each one of these skills, it decreases to 0.6 XP per success, and on level 25, it decreases to 0.3 XP per success. So as a matter of example, my PMC has level 11 strength and level 2 endurance because the weight system is what it is, which means I'm getting 0.9 XP per endurance per rep that succeeds and 0.6 strength. That's why those two numbers are different. The workout lasts about a minute. It is 15 reps per workout. 15 reps at 0.9 XP for both strength and endurance, if you were a brand new Timmy, would equate to 13.5 experience spread between strength and endurance, divided between the two. Now, that could very likely put you to level 2 endurance, which is extremely important for early hideout upgrades, so this is a very, very valuable thing in the early game. And just so that we're clear, the only way that you get XP is if you succeed at a rep. It has to flash green. If it flashes red, you don't get any XP at all. It's only on success. This uses up 40 hydration and energy, and we have mild muscle pain. And we do have the ability with mild muscle pain to go back and try again. If you go back and try again, it'll say, can't start workout, you're tired. What that means is you don't have enough hydration and energy to be able to finish the next round of workouts. So what we need to do is eat and drink. So we'll pound an Iskra lunchbox real quick, we'll drink some milk, we're just about topped off. Then we can go back to the hideout and work out again. So now we have enough hydration and energy. We have the ability to lift. And again, we have to make sure we hit the sweet spot. Now notice it says endurance 0.45 and strength 0.3. What this means is that we don't have as much XP gain for the second round of workouts when we already have strained muscles. The idea being that we get a 50% XP debuff when working out a second time, even though the minigame is about the same or just about the similar in difficulty. But there is the other fun piece. You have the ability to break your arm. Throughout the minigame, if you fail, meaning that you miss the grayed out section and you get this red flash, that is a failure, you have about a 10% chance based on our testing to break your arm. Now, every time that you fail a rep, this obviously is exacerbated. So the more often you fail, the more likely it is that you're going to end up breaking your arm. And on average, I'd say people fail probably 2 or 3 times during the course of a workout. So if I were you, I would probably stock up on splints because you're probably going to break your arm quite a bit. However, while this does look on the surface to be kind of a meme, there is some utility here because there are missions, for instance, like along the survivalist path for Jaeger, like Wounded Beast and Cold Blooded, where you have to get PMC kills and scav kills, having tremor effects, or being under the effect of pain, and this can actually be the easiest and most straightforward way, at least I think, to be able to get a broken arm so that you have that pain and tremor effect to be able to get those missions done. In order to fix that, obviously, we just use a splint, and we're good to go. Now we have severe muscle pain. Now notice this one also says we have less than a day left. And while this has been getting an awful lot of conflicting reports, the way it's supposed to work is regardless of whether or not you have mild or severe muscle pain, the debuff duration is supposed to be 24 hours. The way it's supposed to work is you do the 2 rounds of weightlifting. You get full XP for the first one, half XP for the second, 0 XP from there on out for a 24-hour period where the debuff would then fall off, and then you have the ability to start again the next day. Unfortunately, there seems to be at least a visual bug or an actual bug where an awful lot of people are reporting that they're unable to do a follow-up workout, or they still have the debuff 2 and 3 days plus even later. Now, this could just be a visual representation problem. It's been rumored that that's only like a debuff in visual aid only, and it's not actually preventing you from getting XP, but I haven't seen anybody being able to work out with this debuff yet. I do know that the devs are working on a fix for this. Hopefully that comes very, very soon, because if it is just a cosmetic thing, or if it's something messed up in the code, or if they've already fixed it by the time that I've uploaded this video, then we're good to go. But the debuff is supposed to last for 24 hours. So you should be doing 2 rounds of weight training every single time that you possibly can. Now, there are 2 other things at play that could potentially affect it, but I don't believe they do. The first is in the hideout, you have the rest area. The rest area gives you a 10% reduction to negative status effects, and the second is the heating area, where if you get level 3, it has an up to 50% reduction in the removal of status effects. However, I don't believe these work because currently I have both heating area 2 and rest area 2, and while they do note the negative status effects, I don't believe that the muscle pain debuff is currently remarked as a negative status effect, because this isn't something that you get in raid, for example, and instead is just a thing that makes you wait to be able to work out to get more workout XP again. I'm not seeing a reduction in the 24-hour cooldown at all. Lastly, there was a major bug where the game was kind of auto-failing. The QTE, the game that you were supposed to be playing, wasn't actually letting you play it. It was just clicking right away as each round began, auto-failing you every single time. But there was a hotfix that was pushed out like as I was recording and editing this video that apparently is now fixing that issue. Whether or not it's still broken, I guess you guys will be able to comment in the comments and let me know if it's still auto-failing on you or not. But as of now, it appears that bug has been fixed. But that's everything that I've got for you today, guys. Thank you so much for coming and checking me out. Please stop by the drop stream when it's live. Please follow me on my socials at OnePegMG on Twitter, at OnePeg on TikTok. And as always, if you would be so very kind as to sub the channel here, I would be extremely appreciative. I do this kind of stuff all the time, and I would love to see you in the next one. Peace.